Hey, what's up, book lovers? My name is Miriam and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to tell you about the books that I'm planning on reading for the holiday Booktubeathon, which starts tomorrow, December 29th through December 31st. So I know that this is a little bit late, but this is my first time participating in the Booktubeathon. I'm really excited about that. But before I get onto the books, I want to give a little bit of an update about where I've been. This semester, school has been completely hectic. I have been going insane with all my classes, and I am finally on break, so I have a lot more time for reading now. I haven't had any time to read basically in the past few months because every single second of my life has been devoted to anything school related. So now that I'm on winter break and I have a few weeks to just relax, I am going to be reading a lot more and hopefully be posting a lot more. And next semester I'm going to try and keep up with the channel a lot more. So I'm sorry that I have been kind of absent, but I do have a few videos that I am planning on filming and uploading pretty soon. I definitely have like 2 book hauls coming because I've acquired an insane amount of books in the past 2 months because November was my birthday. My birthday is also very close to Black Friday every single year, so I cover all of my bases. Barnes & Noble, Amazon Book Outlet, so I go insane on my birthday because this year in particular I got to go to the Strand. So I am gonna have a Strand birthday book haul and then a separate book haul because putting them all into one book haul would be like insane and there's a lot of books. So I'm just gonna separate them into 2 book hauls. There's definitely going to be a Favorites of 2016 coming out soon. I will definitely be wrapping up November and December together because I only read 1 book combined for October and November, so I didn't have a November wrap up. So there should be a lot more videos coming in the next 2 weeks as I have time to relax and read and do what I want to do not related to school. And that is absolutely fantastic and it's the best feeling in the world. But today, like I said, I'm here to bring you my TBR for the holiday Booktubeathon. I know this video is a little late considering the Booktubeathon starts tomorrow, but I thought I would just let you know what I am planning on reading in the next 3 days. So if you don't know, the Booktubeathon is December 29th through December 31st. And this year there's 3 challenges. I have a book picked out for each challenge. So the first challenge is to read a book that has your favorite color on the cover. And my favorite colors are red and blue. So I had a lot of options with this, but I decided on going with a sequel that I had planned on reading for a while but haven't had time to because it came out in October and I was dying with schoolwork. But that sequel is Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the sequel to Illuminae, and it's basically a science fiction story, and I really loved Illuminae, surprisingly, because I'm not really used to reading books in a different format, and Illuminae and Gemina are not told in your normal paragraph sentences type of style. They're very unique and I really actually enjoyed that because they're told through chats and interviews and things like that, and it was really cool and really different and it was kind of refreshing for me. So I'm really excited to pick up Gemina, and I think that this is going to be a good choice for a readathon because you can kind of read it quickly because it's not really like full text on every single page. So hopefully I will be able to finish this book even though it's really big. If you don't know what Illuminae is about, it's very hard to explain. Like even after reading the book, I kind of still don't know how to explain the book. But basically what I'm going to say is that it's a science fiction novel. You start off with the 2 main characters in a breakup and there is a space attack, and then the people living in that area are forced to escape and seek refuge in a different place. So I really enjoyed all the craziness that went down in Illuminae, and I'm ready for the amazing ride that Gemina is going to take me on, and I cannot wait to finish this book. Challenge number 2 is to read a book from a genre you've discovered your love for this year. And the genre that I have discovered I really enjoyed this year after reading The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh is retellings, and let me tell you, I cannot even begin to talk about how much I loved The Wrath and the Dawn. Like, it literally has become one of my newest favorite books of all time. And for this challenge, I'm going with a book that I have been dying to read for the longest time, but the hype has been insane and I'm really scared of reading it because of that hype. But it's time for me to just read it and see what I think about it. And that book is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I know a lot of people have read this and loved it, and I've rarely heard anybody say that they didn't like it, which is what's scaring me, but I am very excited to read it. I don't really know what this book is about. I don't really want to know because I kind of want to go into it blind and see what happens. I know it has Cinderella retelling aspects and it's also science fiction, and I am really looking to get more into science fiction because I haven't really read that much science fiction. So I'm really excited to read Cinder, and the funny thing is, I own every single book in this series. Literally every single book, including the novellas, including the novella bind-up. I just don't know why I haven't read it, and the fact that I haven't read it is really annoying. But the funny thing is, last winter break that I had from college, I read through the Throne of Glass series, the whole entire series in that winter break, and I'm thinking maybe this year I'll make this the hyped series that I read during winter break. Who knows, maybe I'll love it, maybe I won't. Let's see what happens. I'm really excited to get through this book and see what I think about it. And finally, I can say that I've read Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Challenge number 3 is to read a book that was a gift. And for this, I'm going to go with the book that I got in my Owl Crate November box that my friend gifted to me, and that is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. The funny thing is, I own every single one of Marissa Meyer's books. Have I read any of her books? No. But maybe the holiday Booktubeathon will be the time that I actually start. This is a retelling about the Queen of Hearts. I'm not really familiar with her story, so I kind of read a little bit about what this book is supposed to be about, and from what I've gathered from the synopsis, it's about Catherine, who has this passion to be a baker, but she has the interest of this unmarried king in Wonderland. So she does have the potential to be a queen, but she's not very interested in that. She goes to this royal ball and she falls in love with this guy named Jess, and they kind of get into this secret relationship at the expense of upsetting the queen and her mom. So I'm really excited to see what this book holds. I'm really excited to read this book as well. How many times can I say excited? I'm just really excited to finally be reading again, as you can tell. And honestly, I am skeptical as to whether or not I'm going to get to this book because I'm a pretty slow reader. I'm planning on going through one book a day. I don't know if that will actually happen, but it's okay. If it doesn't happen, even if I get one book done, I'll be proud of myself. And even if I get one book done, that will help me complete my Goodreads reading challenge, because my challenge was to read 50 books and I'm at 49 right now, so I just have to read one more book to complete my goal for 2016. The final challenge of the Booktubeathon is to read 3 books, so those are the 3 books that I plan on reading. I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. I hope it does happen. I'm going to try my best to make it happen, and I will be really, really happy if it does happen, because I just am so excited to finally be reading again. It has been really hard to read, and I actually lost the motivation to read for a few months because of how stressful school was. I'm glad this semester is over. I can finally do things that I enjoy again. If you guys are going to be participating in the holiday Booktubeathon, definitely let me know. Let me know what books you're going to be reading. If you've read any of these books and you've liked them, let me know. I'm pretty sure everyone has read The Lunar Chronicles and has loved it. And I know I'm late to the party, but maybe now I'll actually be caught up with the rest of the world. So like I said, there should definitely be more videos coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye!